What up though? It's your girl Amanda and I'm back with another video. So I have been like basically going through my room, and a lot of the new stuff that I bought that I didn't get a chance to put up and putting it up basically. So yesterday I did like the little shoe rack that you see behind me on my door. So I didn't really film a lot of that because I didn't know how well it was going to work, and it's only my day 2. This is going on day 2 with it up there. So I built it last night. I put some shoes on there, and I'm gonna show you guys closer in a bit, but I was able to get 37 pair of shoes on there. They said it will hold 36, so I'm honestly impressed with how that's looking. But I went on to a whole nother project today, so like I'm just trying to do one thing at a time, one step at a time basically, and focus on my room like that way. But my room is pretty clean. I just made a little mess back there because I am moving the new stuff like I said, and just building it day by day so I can get a lot of the boxes out the way. So me and my mom, she's helping me, she's in the behind the scenes, but I'm getting ready to build the bookshelf. So I ended up finding the instructions or the manual for it. I had lost it for a minute because I couldn't find it. I had this bookshelf for quite some time, but I'm just not about to build it and put it up. So it's a 3-shelf bookshelf and it's gray. It seems fairly simple, but we're about to get ready to put it together. And I don't build a lot of stuff, y'all, so I'm trying to do better at building the stuff that I bought, basically, or that I buy. This is part D.
That's part. Yeah.
What part of this? C.
No, that's D. Let's see. That's D.
Alright, y'all, so we almost done with this. These are just some parts that I add on to the bottom. I guess it helps it like stay sturdy or whatever. Alright guys, this is what it's looking like in the corner. It kind of has a perfect fit. It kind of come off the wall a little bit. It's in the corner. I'm gonna see what my mom thinks about it. But it's too late now because I've had it for so long that at this point it's what it is, and I had it for quite some time. It's pretty tall. It's taller than I thought it would be, so it's like right here. So yeah, I definitely think it's the size I thought it was gonna be. I'm just not sure what I will put on it yet and everything like that. I won't figure that out till later on, because I said I plan on moving stuff around anyway to paint. So that was pretty much me building my shelf. So far, the stuff has not been horrible to build. It just took me a long time to find the directions for that, because I was like, I don't know where they are until I found them. Shoe rack was pretty simple too. It's just like you have to pay attention to directions when you read it, because I'm very much a direction type person occasionally, especially with stuff like this, because I'm not a big builder and everything like that. So I'm gonna show my mom what it's looking like, and then I'll check in with you guys later. And the goal that I'm doing so far is basically taking out all the stuff that I have that's new, so I can declutter the space and get rid of the boxes, because there's so many boxes in here from like the new stuff that I wanted to be able to get out what I can declutter, so I can get ready to prime my room, because I am planning on painting soon. So the first step was just like making sure I keep my room clean, create more of a routine so it won't be like a junk mess every day and clutter all over the place. And then the next step is me decluttering while getting rid of the stuff that I don't need and open up the new stuff, so I can just like cover it up or move it out my space when I paint. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm about to see how the shelf looks. In this common area behind me, we just have like little stuff that reminds me of common. And this is like a little light back here. So it's like one of those little crystal lights, and I put it back there. It's like battery operated. I don't have a plug over here right now, so I have to figure out a plug situation if I want to plug up anything else in the future. But right now, this is so cool because I can just like tap it, and it kind of, as you guys can see, it's changing. Like, it's completely off right now, so now you can see like the little things better. But if it's like really nighttime, like it's getting a little dusk right now, so if I really was in here meditating, reading in that common corner, I could just tap this, and you can see right now these are the three basically colors. And then another thing I like about it is you can just hold it, and the intensity of it brightens up, and it's pretty bright in complete darkness. So I wanted an area where I can meditate, read, and all those things like that. Just have a common space from like, if you're, you know, not necessarily having a bad day, just a place where you can just woosah and become calm. So that's what the goal of this part of my room was. Like I said, I have a lot of books and journals here, so I have to figure out what I want to do with that area. These clothes won't be here. It's a lot to do still, y'all, but it's like I had to realize you have to go one step at a time and just pick something and just do it. So a lot of stuff that I've been doing, like, what's today? Today is, it's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. So a lot of stuff I've been doing when I got off work has been just picking one thing and then building it or doing it. So like yesterday, like I said, was the shoe thing. Today was this shelf, and then these items were all over my room and making a very cluttered mess in other parts of my space. So I was like, if I build this shelf, I know my mom will help me find a nice place for them to go. So right now it's just about like picking one thing and doing it. And I would say if you're struggling or like finding a way to do your space better right now, just pick one thing and focus on that one thing, and that's it. Like, if you could focus on more than one, focus on more than one. But for me, what helps is focusing on one thing at a time, one step a day, and that's all it would take for you to like get to a place where you want to be mentally, physically, whatever your goal is. But for me, I just want to have a clearer space and have a space where I can be 100% me and it feels like it's me. So that's my goal for, I would say, really the rest of this year so far. So along with other things, that's one of my main focuses, is getting my space together, because I feel like your space is truly a reflection of you. And I feel like I said this before in another vlog, you thrive better when like you are in an environment that represents you and that you feel like you can be yourself in. So that's one of my goals for today, this vlog, and the rest of the time. And I know tomorrow I'm working out, so I'm not for sure what exactly I'll be able to get done with tomorrow. So I'll probably try to pick something super light. And that's another thing I've been realizing, is like to be realistic with my picking of tasks for that day. So I'm not going to pick nothing too crazy tomorrow, like building a shelf, because I will be just coming off work, showering or freshening up, gym, coming back, showering, eat, go to work in the morning, all those things. So tomorrow I'm gonna pick something light, like maybe like going through paperwork that's like just in a bag in my room and just shredding it, going through it. So you just have to be realistic with yourself. You have to set your goals, and that's one thing. So setting my goals for me lately has been like through my agenda, and I'm gonna show you guys later on because it's not in my room right now. But I have this little agenda and I've just been writing down little stuff in it and then trying to check it off as the days go on. And even if I don't finish everything on that agenda, I always just move stuff around and just give my head a mental, I guess give me a mental space to like know where I want to go next and where my mindset is with things. So yeah, that's what I realized on myself so far this week. I'm about to go ahead and just like pick up a few things, and along with the agenda, the biggest thing to me that I have did this week is just like planning everything throughout, like what I want to wear and everything like that. So I would just say like planning in general, whether it's your space, whether it's like a routine, just having a routine of things to do, and not, I don't want to say like stick to it, but don't procrastinate too much. So that's what I've been doing so lately. So yeah, but I'm glad I got the shelf built, glad I got the shoe thing. And another thing with the shoe rack situation, it allowed me to basically pick what shoes are like in my everyday routine right now. And this is not even on my shoes, that's the thing. So I still have some shoes in the closet to go through and see if I want and stuff. It still have some shoes in the basement that I have to see if I want it. But I really want to be intentional with the shoes that I put up there. Like I didn't want to put shoes that I like only going to wear for the summer, only going to wear for winter. A lot of gym shoes, to me, you can still rotate throughout the seasons depending on like the weather. And I know here in Michigan or Detroit, I have boots and everything, but I don't have too many boots where I need a whole rack for it. I don't have heels where I need a whole rack for heels. But I do want to have another one of these racks possibly on the other door, just for, I would say, more dressier shoes, or shoes that I just didn't get to put up there that I do wear often but didn't have the space to put them up there. So yeah, that's pretty much my journey today for my room. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna keep it light because I got gym tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys